Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for February 7th to the 13th. Let's see what your theme is this week. Beautiful. Okay, so manifesting, I feel like you're putting a lot of your energy towards your intention. So your focus is primarily on what you want to bring into your life rather than what you don't want. So even if you have some things in your life that are undesirable or, a little bit uncomfortable or just things that are not really exactly what you would ask for, I kind of feel like you're handling it very well by shifting your focus, shifting your internal energy towards the things that you do want. So I see you strongly putting out these prayers, these intentions. And I love this card because this is all about whatever it is that you're putting out is coming back towards you. So this could have this, twofold message of make sure that what you're putting out is in alignment with what you really want, with your desires and not fears. We're not focusing on what we're afraid of and surrendering those fears. But this is also a very good sign of your prayers being answered. And I'm almost kind of hearing that your prayers have been heard and that it just takes some time for things to kind of line up at the right time for what it is that you're asking for to come in. But I do feel like results are going to kind of come in here for you in this week. I do believe we're finally out of retrograde this week. So maybe some of you will see kind of like a pickup on some, if you have a business, so you may see pickup in sales, or you may find that things are kind of going a little bit smoother. I feel like this retrograde has been a little bit heavy. I don't know if I'm the only one that was feeling that, but I'm sure I'm not. But so if you kind of feel like things have been dragging or not really working out, or you've kind of had to sort through some things in this retrograde, I feel like there's going to be a bit of a lighter energy going into this week. So that's something that you can look forward to. You may start seeing some signs of things kind of picking up and moving along. So let's see what we have coming up here for you, Aquarius, this week. Oh, beautiful. So really connecting to your higher power, but also connecting to something that is more authentic to you. I see some of you doing a line of work that you're very naturally gifted and talented at. And I feel like your confidence is going up, your charisma, or something about you believing in what you do, or being able to see it in yourself. So it's like it was always there. But I feel like there's something here about being able to see it, being able to sense it, being able to know it and own it. And I feel like that's what the Hierophant is kind of almost wanting you to focus on this week, is to focus on acknowledging how talented you really are, to acknowledge the gifts that you do have. And if you feel like you're kind of having a hard time tapping into that, to ask for assistance and help me to see my talents, help me to see my gifts, help me to acknowledge them, to be able to embrace them, because they're there. But I think sometimes we could be programmed to ignore them, or to not look at them, or to kind of second guess ourselves. So I feel like there is some kind of connection with tapping into your talents, your gifts, or something you can offer, something you bring to the table, and really being able to embrace it and own it this week. So that's really beautiful here, Aquarius. And being able to do that, I feel like you're going to, I'm seeing that being able to connect with your innate gifts and talents is going to help you to move forward with a lot more confidence, or a lot more like you'll be able to push further along in something that you're working on, because you're kind of bringing in this internal like connection to knowing like who you are. I hope that makes sense. Let's keep going here. What else do we have coming up this week? Oh, wow. Beautiful. So the truth. So this, I'm kind of seeing acknowledgement. I'm seeing you shining. I'm seeing you put yourself out there. There's confidence. You're glowing. You're also being so authentic. And I feel like you're allowing your true colors to be seen. I feel like some of you are also really standing your ground. You're not really allowing anyone to dull your shine. So this is like a whole new level of confidence that you're coming into this week, Aquarius. Beautiful. Page of Spirals. So new ideas, and I'm also seeing new opportunities. I'm seeing that you taking risks that you may not have taken before in the past. And I feel like this is coming from this new set of confidence or inner strength, maybe even, that is going to help you to pursue opportunities that you might have found intimidating in the past, but they're not intimidating now. Even if they are a little bit, I don't see that stopping you. I feel like your dreams, your goals, your hunger for your growth, your success, everything that you're wanting for your life is going to be so much greater than your fears. I feel like those scales are kind of balancing in the opposite direction. So for some of you, if you've been kind of struggling with that, where you really wanted to manifest things in your life, but you would find that you were being held back or you would get scared, I feel like that's really changing. I feel like those dynamics are changing here for you because you're able to really acknowledge and tap into your value, what you bring to the table, and really own it. Like, I feel like it's not just a thought that you're having, it's something that you're embodying. You're able to feel it. You're able to put an emotion behind it. So I've been kind of learning about this, being able to put in the emotion behind what it is that we're calling in brings it that much faster, which is, part of that law of attraction. And I feel like a lot of you are really doing that beautifully here. Okay. So with the Seven of Spirals and the Hierophant, I feel like some of you may be spending some time in meditation and connection with your higher power. I feel like a lot of you are almost tuning out external sources of guidance almost. You're not really listening to what other people are saying. You're kind of being very discerning. And you're also watching, you're being very observant about who you really trust in your life. I feel like that may be kind of changing as well, that maybe some of the people that you used to trust, you're starting to find are not so trustworthy. And some of the people that you used to not trust are kind of starting to show up for you. So I feel like there might be a change in dynamics, changes in relationships. And it's because you're changing. It's because you are shifting. And so your external world is naturally shifting alongside with it. So yeah, this is beautiful. We have the Three of Spirals. So this is about you being able to come into connection with people who are part of your tribe, people who are really connect with you on an authentic level, who get you, who you feel like you're at home with. So you being able to be more authentic is shining that light and grabbing all of this attention. And it's going to grab all kinds of attention, but I think that it's also helping you to, they're showing me it's putting you on the path of almost like racing towards or going towards your tribe, going towards the people that are meant for you. There's there's an energy of destiny in this row here with the Hierophant, the Seven of Spirals, and the Three of Spirals. There is there's a destiny about this, almost like you being in connection with yourself will only bring you to what is truly meant for you. And I feel like it's a natural progression of things leaving and things of that ebb and flow of the things that are no longer serving you to just float on out of your life. And then the beautiful things that are meant for you are starting to find their way into your life. So this is really nice. Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to be able to lay some solid foundations for yourself. I feel like there's something that you were able to finally learn about what it means to create foundations for yourself and building and I feel like there are strong foundations. Some of you are also being very conservative about what you're sharing. So Four of Stones is also about, it's not just about laying down solid foundations. This is also about saving your money, being conservative, and being very discerning about where you want to allocate your resources. But this is also about saving. I'm hearing saving for something. So maybe some of you are planning something, maybe planning on investing in something and you're saving. And so your intentions are going towards saving is what I'm hearing. Okay, so they're telling me that if some of you are wanting, let's say you have like some kind of goal, some kind of dream, maybe it's to buy a house. This week, you may find that you are being a little bit more savvy with your expenses. Like, okay, I really want to, save for that house. And so where is it that I can kind of save my money or maybe not spend on something? I feel like that may be there for some of you here. You may be kind of leveling up or kind of taking it more seriously, even like writing down or budgeting or kind of really mapping out your expenses, that kind of thing. So I saw that here for some of you. But I also see that some of you are being very protective of your resources. You're protecting also of your energy that helps you to thrive, the energy that you need in order for you to put towards your work, in order for you to put towards getting things done in the day that you need to get done. So this is all about being conservative and being observant about where you would be drained and where something would replenish you, and only giving your energy to the things that are going to replenish you. So, okay. My Judgment. I feel like you really know your value, and by knowing your value, you are standing your ground. You're being very good at knowing exactly what it is you want and how to create it and call it in. So this almost has like a really beautiful master manifester kind of energy here, because you know exactly what it is that you want, and you know exactly what you need to do in order to get there or to acquire it, is what I'm kind of seeing with the Queen of Scrolls here. This is also about being very observant, again, of your surroundings. So observation seems to be playing a big role here for you as well, Aquarius. What else do we need to know about the Judgment and the Queen of Scrolls? Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, that's interesting because you're the Judgment and the Queen of Scrolls. So telling the truth, telling things like how they are. You're calling things out. You're telling it like it is. You're not beating around the bush. You're being straightforward. You're being honest this week. So if you kind of see someone being some way, or you notice something, you're going to make a judgment call about it. And you may not necessarily tell it out loud, but you are going to be 100% sure about something in your heart of hearts. And you're going to just know that and watch and kind of plan accordingly around some kind of observation or insight that you receive. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. Okay. So 9 of Spirals is all about learning lessons from the past. So this is something where, this is really powerful here. I feel like there's something that you're noticing about some kind of circumstance or somebody or something that has taught you a very hard lesson from the past. And you're making a judgment call about what something is and what something isn't. This is going to be general because I just feel like it's going to play very differently for different situations. If I were to give an example, it could be, for example, there may be someone in your life, maybe a family member, maybe a friend, a colleague, something where it's like, maybe there was some kind of lesson you needed to learn about this person. Maybe you trusted them in the past and you had to learn along the way that they weren't so trustworthy after all. And so now it's almost like you're trusting your intuition. You're making a judgment call. You're observing something. You're getting some kind of intuitive hit. Really listen to your intuitive hits this week. If you feel something about somebody, listen to them. Pay attention to what you're feeling. What is your gut telling you? Does your solar plexus get really tense and you start getting this queasy or cringe feeling around a certain person? That's your body telling you something. So I feel like those kinds of responses you're going to be really tuning into, even if it doesn't logically make any sense on the surface, even if not necessarily the person said anything that would warrant such a response, but you're just picking up on the energies of the person. So really, it's almost like you're going to do a very good job of reading between the lines, or like looking at something underneath the surface and making a judgment call about that. And I feel like it's something that you've had to go through this with this person before. So it's that kind of energy. It's like, I've been down this path before, and I know this time around that I need to listen to this instinct because I ignored it last time. So that's the 9 of Spirals. The 9 of Spirals is that we come from a place of learning hard lessons. And so then when we go through something again, we kind of have this second chance of, do we really want to go through this road again? Or do we know how to navigate this time around? So there's a level of experience that comes from the 9 of Spirals here. And I love the compass there, because it's about when we have that wisdom, when we have that spiritual knowledge about certain types of people or energies, then we know how to navigate either around it or through it, or just to reroute ourselves around to avoid some kind of drama or to avoid some kind of chaos or disaster. We know that, like, okay, I don't want to play with this one thing because the last time I did that, it did not turn out well for me. So I feel like you're going to go into this week with very keen observation, and you're going to be very discerning about where you give your energy, and even what you're telling people. So very good there. And that kind of tells me the same thing about the 7 of spirals here. This is all about setting those boundaries, creating sacred space for yourself, and only allowing yourself to share certain things with people that you trust without a shadow of a doubt. And even if you're alone on some things, that's better than kind of, allowing anyone into your sphere here. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking a new route. You're building a new pathway for yourself. It's almost like they're showing me that some of you are you're looking for a new pathway, right? Like you're looking for, how do I get out of certain kind of dynamic or situation? How do I reroute myself out of something? And so with the 2 of spirals, they're showing me you are building the pathway rather than it kind of like opening up for you and just magically appearing in front of you. They're showing me someone literally like laying bricks down, like a path, making a road. And it's almost like, Aquarius, you're going into whatever it is that you're doing. You're like, I'm not even going to look for the road. I'm going to just build one myself. And so you're just doing that work of kind of laying one brick at a time. And it's like, I'm going to rescue myself. I'm going to get myself out of this. And so that's where you're putting your energy. You're building something for yourself, and you're giving yourself an option. You're giving yourself choices. And this could also be in a metaphorical sense. This is something where I am going to work on this project, or I'm going to put my 100% focus on this one type of thing because I know that this is my ticket to where I want to be and where I want to go. So I feel like a lot of you are diligently working on building some kind of option or choice for yourself so you can create the life that you want, so you can manifest these prayers, these magic prayers. So this week is all about intentions, manifesting, and trusting yourself. Yeah, a lot of hard work. So doing something that you're really, really passionate about. I love the 8 of Stones because the 8 of Stones is always met with reward for our hard work and being able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. I feel like there's something that you're doing that you're very passionate about. It kind of feels like it's something unique, maybe something artistic, something that is a little bit different from the norm or what someone else might see. But I feel like it is refreshing. There's something that you're doing that people are going to see as refreshing, and you're going to be met very well monetarily with the response. So maybe you're putting out some kind of product that people really like and you're getting a lot of sales, that kind of thing. So this is really beautiful. So whatever it is that you're working on, even if it seems a little bit different or unique and you're not really sure, I love that because we have the Joker here, right? So the Joker stands out. He's funny. He's like a character. Or the mime. He's someone that, people watch and kind of like, what is he doing? And it's different. It's like a show that he puts on. And I feel like there is something about something you're doing that people really admire, that they enjoy, they like to watch. Or it's some kind of product, again, that you're making that really, it gets received very well. And so being able to, and again, with that Phoenix, it's like allowing yourself to be authentic and be yourself. Even if we think like, what are people going to say? I feel like this week and just going forward, you're learning to kind of come out of that. Like, even if that fear is there, I don't feel like that's going to hold you back any longer. I feel like you're going to allow yourself to express. You're going to allow yourself to be authentic. You're going to allow yourself to be seen. And by doing that, you're going to find that there's a whole lot of people there to support you and back you up in it than you realize. You just have to do it first, and then you'll see all that support pouring in. Yeah. So honor your visions, honor what you have coming in for you. So I like this, the Visionary Knight of Scrolls. So this is someone here. You may find that someone comes in here that sees something that you're working on and really, really loves what you do and has some kind of message for you. So this could show up either in an offer, some kind of business deal, or just someone kind of really giving you some kind of important piece of information about something that you're working on that's going to help you out in the future. Let's put one more here. I feel like there's some kind of messenger here, because that's the Knight of Scrolls. Yeah, Queen of Spirals, beautiful. I feel like there's some kind of progress, some kind of forward movement that's going to come from something you're working on. It's going to help you move you into this Queen of Spirals position. So if some of you are working on some kind of creative idea, anything really, it doesn't have to necessarily be in the traditional sense of creative, but whatever it is that you are creating, in a more general sense, there is some kind of news or some kind of feedback that's going to come in here for you by you putting out or expressing what you've been working on, and it's going to help you move you into this this powerful, creative, what's the word? I'm like trying to find the right word for this. It's like you're going to boss up in a nutshell. It's going to help you to boss up. There we go. Really step into your power even more and kind of claim and own. It's going to solidify something for you, and it's going to help you really own something that you're doing. You're going to be like your own entity, your own thing. So there's a leveling up of personal power here with the Queen of Spirals. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Scrolls. So this is not just about rest and rejuvenation, which I think that is also very important, especially if you're working very, very hard and you're working on something. So making sure that you have a lot of rest and you're taking care of yourself. But with the Four of Scrolls, I'm also seeing that it's going to be very important, again, to be discerning and to only listen to your intuition. Listen to what you know. Don't allow other people to kind of confuse you, is what I'm seeing. So if you feel like people saying a lot of different kinds of things, even if with the best of intentions, that if it feels confusing or conflicting or it doesn't feel right within you, then it's okay to discard it. It's okay to put it to the side. You don't have to listen to every single thing that someone tells you. So, but listening to yourself is going to be really, really important here, Aquarius. Yeah, taking care of yourself is going to be important here as well. I think that this is also going to play into some of the success that's coming in here for you, or some of the progress or improvements or promotions. There's a lot of beautiful like opportunities and expansion that's opening up here for you. And I feel like you're going to want to look your best. You're going to want to feel your best. And that's what the body care is about. So taking care of your health, taking care of how you feel, because a lot of times when we take care of our physical bodies, we feel better. We feel more confident. We feel like we can put ourselves out there. We have more energy, all that really wonderful stuff. So staying hydrated, making sure that we're sleeping, not stressed out, that we're getting we're moving our bodies in some form or another. So feeling good in our bodies is going to help you in your in the growth and the success that's coming in here for you. So that's the message that I'm hearing for body care. Okay, message from Mother Mary for Aquarius. Yeah. So you're going to find direction. So if you feel like you are kind of lost, not really sure which way you're headed, and not really seeing much progress, even though you know that there's something coming in here for you, I feel like you're going to start being pointed in some kind of direction that's going to make a lot of sense for you. And it's going to give you something to again, lay those solid foundations on. It's going to give you a sense of hope. So some kind of success, some kind of feedback, response from the universe, or response from something that you're doing is going to help you to push forward. And you're like, okay, that's what I needed to know. This kind of confirms it for me. I'm going to keep going in this direction. I'm seeing signs that something is working, and then I just need to keep building it. I need to keep putting my energy towards it, and it's just going to grow and grow and grow. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here with the Lady of Divine Direction. I feel like you're going to find direction or some kind of clarity towards something that you're working on, and it's going to help you to push forward, or maybe even shift some things around as well. But either way, it's going to be clear for you. So beautiful reading, Aquarius. Love this week for you. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it's very helpful for the channel. And I'm so incredibly grateful for all of your support. And I will see you for next week. Bye, Aquarius.